across is we are in favor of reviewing increases in minimum wage, but hopefully it can go through the regional wage board. We, the employers, after 3.5 years of pandemic impact, the employers are also recovering. And this is the time when you look at it is reflected on the improved unemployment rate that the employers are hiring back. And this is a chance that we are able to hopefully give quality employment jobs, getting back employment that we have lost. Now, there are always two sides what we are asking. I believe what we should also look at is the purchasing power of the salaries. Where we need
Mr. Chair, makasinit. Sir, Governor.
Yes.
Sorry, kanina po nagsalita. Pwede naman kami. Mahaba sa akin sa mo eh. Ang tanong ko, meron ka bang police power over all your members at ng grupo mo? And then, sino-sino ba itong mga members ng grupo mo? Kasi you were saying kanina earlier na may mga dahilan kung bakit hindi nakapagbayad properly and on time some of your members. Pwede mo masabi sa amin ngayon, ano po yung mga dahilan na sinasabi ng mga members ninyo, bakit sila hindi nakapagbayad on time at bakit hindi sila nakapag-comply?
Yes.
Can you say it directly?
Yes. Yes. Examples lang.
Ano example po?
Mga examples is meron discrepancy sa mga time records. Meron discrepancy na time in and out. And in our membership,
Ano yung members, sir? Sino-sino itong mga members ninyo?
I don't have the list. Madami yung across the Philippines yung members namin. Ang
Mas sir, yung sinasabi ng time record, gas na paliwanag na po yan. I've been in broadcasting business doing public service for more than 20 years.
Yes.
Yan po yung paulit-ulit na sinasabi nilang dahilan na yung daily time record, wala sa ayos, ginagamit na palusot yan para madelayed yung pangpasweldo. At yung pampasweldo sana sa mga magagawa, ginagamit nila on the side pang negosyo nila. Sir, gasgas na yan. Believe me, believe you. Yung wala kasi, wala pa yung time record. Hindi pa naibibigay ng tama yung time record at hindi na pag-comply. And also, sir, I would like to educate you. Really. Karamihan, hindi naman lahat, karamihan sa mga pumunta sa amin ng mga manggagawa at sinasabi nila na yung kanilang mga employee hindi nakapagpasweldo na maayos at kinukumplanta ko ng employer. Tulad sinabi mo, wala time record, kesyo mahina ang kita, pero wag ka, nakapag-abroad every other month, nakapag-BMW, nakatira sa mga exclusive subdivision. Tapos yung mga alahas, kita mo, nagkikintaban at mga Rolex, Patek. Tapos hindi ba kapagbayad ng tamang pasweldo? Hindi ba kapagbayad on time? Bullshit. I'm sorry. Kalokohan yan.
Can I just comment on that, sir?
Yes, please proceed.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Sa memberships namin, pag meron lumalabas na discrepancy, nare-resolve agad namin. Nare-resolve agad yung pag may discrepancy sa time records. The second item, Senator, is sometimes meron delays sa payments.
Let me back in one more time. So, halimbawa, sir, meron mga member nyo hindi nagbabayad on time o hindi nagbabayad properly. Dumiretso sa inyo, imbis na sa dole at can you promise me na ma-resolve mo yan? Pero hindi na ako mag-sign pupunta sa dole. Kasi, you're a governor, sir, of your group?
Definitely.
Okay, so sir, pag meron ba isang member ninyo na hindi nagbabayad ng tama, hindi nagpapasweldo ng tama at hindi bibigyan 39 pay, so can I count on you? Pupunta ako sa iyo para ma-resolve na hindi na kailangan tayo pumunta sa dole at hindi na tayo umabot sa NLC na alam naman natin NLC inutil.
We will assist, definitely, Senator.
How can you assist?
We can definitely assist.
Okay.
Within our
I'll get yourself a number para next time, pag may pumunta sa action center ko na hindi nagbayad ng tama, my employer, pupuntahan kita, sisigilin kita, sabihin ko, Gob, kailan bumayad na ito, bukas, kaya? Good.
No guarantee, but sa members namin, tutulungan namin kayo. Definitely. Kami rin,
tutulungan ng gagawa.
tutulungan namin ma-resolve
Okay.
yung issue.
I'll count on that, sir, ha?
Definitely.
Thank you, sir. Yun na po.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Senator Estrada just took a short break, so I'll take over. I'd like to just continue with my line of questioning. On the regional wage boards, kasi Governor Ferrer, several countries, and I do my research, several countries pala come up with meron po silang national, federal minimum wage. The United States, apparently, I did through my research, ang Estados Unidos, meron tinatawag na federal minimum wage. It's about $10.25 per day. Per hour. And per hourly rate yan. The other states, whether you're California, pinatas nila eh. California, Colorado, Florida, you can increase. By state legislation, you can increase. Pero may minimum. Sa atin kasi bibigay natin ito, and I don't know maybe it's time to review, no? We don't know sometimes the rationale. Binigay po natin, I was not a member of the legislature at the time in 1989, when they passed 6727. I'm sure those who crafted that measure felt na gagalaw ng mas mabilis at ng mas mataas ang mga regional wage boards. Unfortunately, again, with due respect to the regional wage boards, nakita po natin napakababa, hindi nararamdaman natin mga manggagawa. I mean, let's be honest, I'm a businessman, you're a businessman. And we have seen a diaspora of workers leaving. Every time you ask them why they leave, mababang sweldo sa Pilipinas. All the 51% self-rated poverty na lumabas sa SWS, tama yun. You ask anybody on the street, do you feel rich? Are you happy? Hindi po. Mahirap po kami. Mahirap ang buhay namin. They don't feel it, unfortunately. Let's be honest. We live a happy life. Mga businessmen, masarap ang kain natin. We go out with our families on lunches and dinners and masaya tayo. Pero yung manggagawa, hirap na hirap. It's about time na baliktarin naman natin. Tulungan natin sila. Because tingnan mo yung OFWs natin, mga bagong bayani tawag natin sa kanila. Whenever they go to another country, maganda sweldo nila. Ang ganda ng productivity nila. The best employees. When I talk to, yun sa New Zealand ako, yung kasama ko doon, nagtutour sa akin, yung tatay niya may 3,000 cattle, yung for milking cattle, it's a dairy cattle. He has 11 employees na Filipino. Alam mo, kinausap ko sila, ang ganda-ganda ng sweldo nila, and the owner told me they're the best employees I ever had. Better, with due respect, no? Sa nila mga locals. Kasi mga locals, alam mo, ayaw nila mag-linis ng tayo ng baka. Ayaw nila na gawain ng Pilipino kaupo yan eh. And sabi nila, sir, he told me, you know, sir, your Filipino compatriots working for me are the best employees I have. So that's because they're being paid well. Yan ang katotohanan. So, gusto natin makabalik ang OFWs, hindi po sila makakabalik kung ganito pong bibigay natin. And to be honest, yung one example, yung binagit mo, Calabarzon, 470. But it ranges between, it's in the list. Kanina, linabas, 350 to 470. Sa amin si Mindanao po, it's 300 pesos to 370 pesos. How can you live as a person? We always complain about peace and order. We always complain about nakawan, akyat bahay. We always complain about yung kaya pinasa natin yung SIM card registration act, yung mga scammers, ano ba tawag dyan? Yung mga estafa, scammers on the phones asking for mga rackets. Unless we come up with a living wage, a decent wage, a dissenting sweldo, hindi ito mawawala eh. Kasi unhappy yung tao. Marami yung kaibigan na kasama mo sa ECOP. And marami tayong mga kaibigan na mga bilyonaryo na may-ari ng mga kumpanya. Tuwing kinakausap ko sila, sabi nila, yan ang minimum wage eh. Tumutupad lang naman kami sa batas. Kaya kami naman sa legislatura, I think it's about time, like the United States, like Europe, the EU, also has a minimum hourly wage. And other countries, just like Indonesia that I mentioned, Singapore, Malaysia, and Vietnam, across the board, meron silang minimum wage done by their governments. I think it's about time. We do one time, big time, taas natin ang konti, balik ulit natin sa regional wage boards. Of course, it will take longer because binigyan na natin ng one-time, big time. It may be a bitter pill, but it's not so bitter. Kasi sabi ko nga kay Chairman, 1,000 employees, meron ka 1,000 employees. Ang 150 daily wage rate na increase is only 3,300 per employee. That only qualifies to 33 million pesos a month. 3.3 million pesos a month at 1,000 employees. 3.3 million. Sa isang taon, that only translates to roughly about 40 plus million. Malaking dent yan sa bottom line ng top 1,000 corporations. I know. But the happiness that you will create, the confidence that you will create, the security of tenure that you will make them feel when they go to work is something that cannot be bought by monetary amounts alone. Yun lamang po. That is my appeal. We are appealing to business. Looking at comparative rates of Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and even other countries, let's give them a chance. Share lang, ika nga. Share naman tayo. Kasi kung hihintayin po natin yung regional wage boards, kawawa pa, with due respect sa regional wage boards, kung 15 pesos lang ang increase nyo taon-taon, ay kawawa naman po ating mga magagawa. Thank you, Governor. Thank you.